Hey everybody, it's Cash Money Carl, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
For season 4, let the vibes ignite. We're Dean and Cash Money, we're taking flight. Grab your mic and join us, feel the energy rise. In a world of ideas, we'll reach for the skies. Motivation flowing, let's set the tone. Move the mic stand, unleash your dreams. With Dean and Cash, nothing's as it seems. We're crafting our journey, so come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Cash Money Carl, and with me, as always, my best bud, the King of the North himself, Dean Bergs.
All right. Did you say move the mic stand? Sound like you said
Stand.
I didn't hear the duh.
Okay, maybe the D was a little weak, but
No,
yeah,
it was fine.
Move the Mic Stand
Yeah, that King of
comedy
the,
podcast.
That King of the North thing is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said that because some other people have left our comedy scene, that they said I was the King of the North, and I was like, along with Stan at the same time, we're like, no, that's Dean.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my flyers now.
What
Like-
what would that make me? Like
I don't-
you're not kicking me out of the kingdom.
No.
Like I'm one of your liege lords or something. Your court jester, which is actually not a good
No,
role
that's
to be
not
in.
good either.
You'd be mean to me and all that.
No, when I'd be a great king, I'd be a nice king.
But they're not nice to their court jesters. That was
would-
kind of the point.
I'd still be nice.
What would my
Because I'm
role
nice
be?
to. There's people that are comedians that would probably fall more into the category of that sort of thing, and I'm nice to them.
Oh, the court jester?
Yeah.
The court jester was like a cool role though. But like, because you did have actually quite a bit of power. You could like talk smack to the king to a certain degree. And then just
Yeah.
one day he's just upset just because, he lost half his kingdom or something. And the court jester's like, well, at least it wasn't all of it. And then the king's like, all right, well, all of your head's coming off.
Yeah. All I know about court jesters is in one of the Assassin's Creed games.
Hi,
Whoa,
gurgle.
that was a huge gurgle.
Yeah.
We'll talk, we'll talk about that a little later too.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, but anyways, no, on one of the Assassin's Creed games where you could play multiplayer and you would get assigned somebody that you had to assassinate.
Uh-huh.
You could be a guy that was kind of like a court jester.
Okay.
I think. I don't
Okay,
remember.
but back to what
Yeah,
is
anyway.
my role? I don't like that he's thinking too hard. about this.
No, I don't know what the title would be, but you would be like the guy.
Like Hand of the King?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I kind of disappointed myself that. Thank you.
yeah. If
But you agree with
if
it,
we're going if we're going Game of Thrones kind of.
Sure.
I was gonna say like if we were going like Lord of the Rings, you'd be like they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, but that was just Legolas yelling that.
For a long time, Legolas was my favorite Lord of the Rings character, and I'd always like when I was a little kid, I'd be like, yeah, I'm the archer.
Yeah. Whenever you play like Gauntlet or some of those.
Yes,
arcade-
Green Jester has gained a level. That was me.
I was always the barbarian. Sometimes I was the archer guy.
I bet you were the blue barbarian.
I was usually red.
Oh, man.
I fairly ever was like a wizard though.
The wizard was okay. He was my secondary. I liked all the characters you could unlock too. They were like, you legitimately wanted them. Like one was the Minotaur, which was the same exact move set as the barbarian.
So his head was a bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you did that sneeze as like a drop, like in like a song.
Chew.
Chew.
They never come with just one. There'll probably be two
Yeah.
more.
Well, since I've been not feeling well for the last couple of weeks, I've had sneezing bouts, and it's weird because usually it would be I'm a twofer, right? I was getting like 5s.
Yeah. I usually do 3. There was a lady that always had a cube across from mine at a previous job that I had. She was actually a news anchor, I think. That's what you call them.
I don't know. What is she?
I don't know. She was one of those, but she used to wait every day. She would time it like between 1 o'clock and 1:15 after lunch. I would sneeze 3 times. That's how she always knew what time it was. But the other day, I sneezed like 7 times in a row. And after sneeze 5, like 6 and 7, I was like, please make it stop.
Do your arms hurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like a radiating pain that just kind of like your arms feel like they're shooting energy out of them.
Right. Cause
like electricity.
Right. Because the tensing up, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what, because I was looking that up. I was like, am I dying?
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yeah. That I was dying?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Well, like even the other day, like my mustache was it's kind of growing weird. Like some of the facial hair out of the corner of my lip is like longer than the rest for some reason. It's growing faster. But the way it was like sitting, I thought the side of my face was drooping. And I was like, am I having a stroke? And I was sitting there looking in the mirror.
Trying to figure out where you're going with this.
I was looking in the mirror for the longest time. Like, why? And then I realized it was just accentuated from the way the mustache hair was growing. But anyways, how's your week been?
I'm still recovering. I'm just very tired, mostly. The cough's kind of going away, so that's a good thing. But
I've been a little bit tired. Like, I don't know. I'm not like. I might be used to being tired. You know, like when you.
I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that.
That's like the norm. Like I'm tired all the time, so I'm not tired, but I'm tired. I don't know, but one thing when the gurgle, that was a random gurgle too. A lot of times I can feel the gurgle coming, and I just
control it a little bit.
Gurgle go.
Keep the gurgle back.
But I think I'm eating supper too late, and I don't even eat supper that late. We usually eat between like 4:30.
Supper or dinner?
I don't know.
I'm not really sure what the difference. I think supper is supposed to be before dinner. I think dinner's later.
I thought it was always breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. I don't know, when was the last supper in the Bible? Was that nighttime?
Yeah, it's like dinner, supper and dinner. But I'm saying,
aren't they the same?
No, I'm pretty sure one is earlier and one is later. I think dinner's later.
So like 4 meals a day, or if
you wouldn't have both.
Oh,
it just depends on when you eat. That's when you call it that.
Well, then I guess it would be dinner. I'm having dinner. No, supper. Yeah, it would be supper.
I think it's dinner.
Whatever.
We'll find out.
I don't know.
Keep explaining. I'll look.
Well, no, because when I first started having like acid refluxy stuff, and I went to the doctor said you shouldn't eat 6 hours before you go to bed. And I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And I'm like, shit. And he's like, you shouldn't have anything minty. You shouldn't have anything chocolatey. You shouldn't have anything deep fried. Your supper shouldn't really have any carbs, or your dinner shouldn't really have any carbs. Stay away from carbs. There are trigger foods. Like, I cannot have peanut butter after probably 3 p.m. or I wake up in the middle of the night drowning in my own stomach acid.
Really? Peanut butter's the one that does it to you?
Peanut butter is probably the worst thing for me, anyway.
Can you have you tried different peanut butters? Is it like Jif specific?
No. I usually get Jif. I don't like Skippy.
Oh, I like honey Skippy with honey.
Oh, I used to love Peter Pan. I don't know if that still exists.
It still exists. That one's got the weirdest texture of the 3 so far.
I used to kind of like it. I do like Reese's. But that one's. Oop, there's a gurgle. That one has a lot of sugar,
and it's fake right now. They got to bring back the original formula.
Even in the peanut butter.
I think
thought
it's
it was
still
just in the
a bunch of oils and stuff.
Oh, one time we got this like natural peanut butter, like it oiled off, and you had to mix it all the time.
Yeah, that was gross.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it's gross.
I didn't like it at all.
You ever hear of a grocery store called Fresh Time?
No.
There's not a ton of them around anymore, but there's a couple here and there. But like, they're all about like natural foods and
So
stuff.
like a Whole Foods kind of thing?
Yeah, Whole Foods is kind of similar to it, but I would say that the pricing is a little bit more
Reasonable at
Yeah,
fresh time?
Yeah. But they'd have their own little section, you know, like where you can buy bulk nuts and granola and all that. Well, they'd have a peanut crushing machine, and you can make your own fresh peanut butter.
I've seen that.
And they did honey roasted peanut butter, which was good.
I've seen that type machine places.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, again, it's going to naturally separate. Yeah. So, like, you would eat it, like, very quickly. You wouldn't let it sit around.
Yeah,
it wasn't like the kind that you're like, this is a staple in the pantry.
It didn't last long.
Yeah.
Like, when we had that one. I don't remember. But it was kind of like a popular brand, but, like, their version of it. It had a little cottage in it.
The white cottage peanut butter.
It was like, I don't know, Jif, all natural, you know, so you knew it was still bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't really like if you made your own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. That machine, though, like Fresh Time, though,
yeah,
you're like, this is legit.
Right. Yeah, I've never heard of Fresh Time. Never.
Huh. I think there's one near Minneapolis. I think there's one in Madison, and I'm pretty sure there's one like in Milwaukee going to like the route that we took to Cudahy. We actually might have passed one.
Oh, next time when we did
mix and rewind.
Rewind?
Yeah. Next time we go down that direction, I'll try to point it out.
Yeah.
If it's still in business, I don't know.
That show went all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
But I got the information about supper and dinner real quick for you.
Oh, good.
All right.
So excited. Jody would have had that like.
We talked to her, and she wants to come back, and the whole episode's just going to be
her fact checking. She's going to go through like the last 15 or so episodes and just fact check everything and be like, on episode.
We won't even get to talk.
Episode 83, Dean, you said.
Yeah. At 8:04
in the episode, you said you like cherry pie. That was not true. I looked it up, you know, or whatever.
All right. So dinner is often a larger, more structured meal. For example, Sunday roast. Whereas supper is often a simpler comfort food meal.
Like meatloaf?
Sure.
But what if I had meatloaf today for dinner?
Right.
Because that's what I had.
Hold on. Here we go.
I made it.
So I was wrong. I'll admit it right now. I was wrong. Dinner can be at midday or in the evening, while supper is strictly an evening meal, often eaten later. So supper is later. Well, so you have been eating supper probably at the right time. If you're having dinner, you're eating it too late, therefore making it supper.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think I'm eating too late because I've been waking up a lot in the middle of the night and having to sit up for like 45 minutes just to get shit under control.
Jeez.
I should probably take Nexium or something or whatever. Some kind of H pump blocker.
Pyrosec OTC or whatever.
Well, the funny thing is usually when it starts getting bad, I'm like, okay, I'm putting on weight, and that's why it's getting bad, but I'm actually losing weight. And so I think it's just my diet.
Could be, yeah.
Because I don't eat a lot of vegetables these days.
You gotta give them fiber. I actually came home from the show I was doing last night, and in sound mind and body chose to eat a salad.
I ate one today.
What's wrong with us?
I ate a salad for lunch.
What's wrong with us?
But you want to know what?
What?
I didn't put any dressing on it. I ate it dry.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't know if I can continue on with this episode.
Well, because it was like one of them kits.
Oh.
It was a salad kit, and it had ranch.
Yeah.
And I don't mind ranch, but it's not a salad dressing for me.
Okay. That's kind of strange to hear that, but
no, like with salad, I have to have I like a nice balsamic.
A balsamic.
Or Italian, or maybe like a French, maybe Russian. We already talked about that hot bacon dressing they used to have at that restaurant. That was awesome.
You know my go-to salad dressing, though?
Thousand Island?
No. Western.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Love
that just
stuff.
tastes like...
French.
French and you mixed a tad bit of barbecue sauce in it.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good way to describe it. I don't know. I like how zingy, zangy, zoopy. I don't know.
It's tangy.
Yeah.
It's got some tang.
It's probably why I like Miracle Whip too. It's kind of in that same realm. Like, I don't like mayonnaise, any mayonnaise, but Miracle Whip I'll take. Yeah.
If I'm making
bread?
No, it depends on the sandwich.
Oh.
Like if I have a bologna sandwich, bologna,
yeah,
it's Miracle Whip.
Okay.
But if I have turkey, I prefer mayo.
Okay.
Roast beef,
dry.
I do enjoy them dry, but I made a comment the other day to someone that I am definitely aging because I do seriously enjoy horseradish. I used to not. Like, I was just like, why would anybody want this?
It's too spicy.
What was I? I had something that I was eating my lunch and I just wanted to put a little bit, I wanted to dip my, I remember it was a guy. He stopped at Quick Trip and he was like, dude, I got 2 family packages or cases almost of chicken tenders. And I'm like, okay. He's like, you want one? And I'm like, a case or a chicken tender? And he's like, a chicken tender. And I'm like, you have 32 chicken tenders?
And you're only offering one?
He's like, well, you can have 2.
Well, isn't that kind of the argument with like billionaires donating to charities? It's like, oh, you only donated $1 million. That's nothing to your bill.
The crazy thing is I went to claim my chicken tender, and he was just like more than 3/4 away through the first box.
Jeez.
And Quick Trip has some thick chicken tenders.
I'm not really a fan of the Quick Trip tenders. I'm not gonna lie.
I do like them, but sometimes they're a little bread heavy.
Something about how they fry them doesn't taste as good to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not peanut oil, is it?
It's blueberry oil. I'm allergic to blueberries.
Dean, you say that every episode.
We say that every episode.
But speaking of chicken tenders, I'm going to go just a slight shift to nuggets, okay?
Yeah.
I just got the box, the 5-pound box of the Sam's Club copycat McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
I don't know if I haven't had them yet, so I don't know if that's accurate or not. But
I haven't. They're quite close.
They're quite close.
But I got them at Walmart.
I couldn't find that brand at Walmart though, which is weird because Sam's Club is Walmart.
I know,
but didn't have them at least at my Walmart. But I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. I think that's gonna be I think that's gonna be the best way to do those.
I like air fryer, but for some reason the smell doesn't make me nice.
Rewind. What?
I don't like the way air fryers smell. At least the one we have.
Okay. Do you have like the one that's like I don't know how to describe it other than we just got the one that's a glass container?
Yeah, no, this ain't glass. It's just a white decorative
plastic shell.
Chanel. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's kind of designerish. I could swear I had an.
I bet it's the one that's what's her name from from E.T. I can't think of how to describe. Drew Barrymore. Is it the Drew Barrymore?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like kind of like it's like an ivory color.
Right.
And when you look at it, you're like, that thing cooks meat and other things, fries.
I can't believe that the way I described Drew Barrymore's the girl from E.T. Like I couldn't think of anything.
She's been in a lot of other movies, Carl. But that's a good one. That's a good movie.
It is a good movie, but I just can't think of
good.
anything else she was in.
That came out I think when I was like 4, and my dad took me to the theater to see it, and I didn't make it past the first time. I didn't make it past him running through the weeds at the beginning, and he's like breathing. He's like, and he's running through the weeds. And I was just like, let's get out of here. And then he brought me back a second time. And he's like, or it might have been my brother-in-law. I think my brother-in-law at the time might have brought me. And he was like, I don't want to leave. You sure you're not going to get scared? And I'm like, I'll just close my eyes on that part. And then made it through, saw the whole movie. And then it became like one of my top tier movies being younger. I had E.T. everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
E.T. lunchbox?
Yep. I had E.T. pajamas, E.T. underwear, E.T. sheets, E.T. lunchbox. And I remember...
E.T. piggy bank?
Nope.
Oh,
maybe,
not everything.
Maybe I did.
Oh, okay.
I had like little E.T. toys. Everything was E.T. E.T. I was E.T. for Halloween.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah, I just basically wrapped a towel around my head and my face. Just my eyes were showing.
Did you have a little flashlight and a little tube or something on your hand?
On fucking creepy ass finger, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like when I've watched it in my older days, I was like, he's kind of a creeper.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite Halloween costume that you ever did?
Once I was an Ewok and my aunt. I'm talking about a lot of dead people today. I was talking about my dad, my brother-in-law, my aunt. I guess a lot of people I know died. Anyway, she made me. Or did my dad make it or my mom? I don't know. Whatever.
A collective effort.
Maybe they made like an Ewok suit for me, and then I wore a Wicket W. Warwick mask. Yeah, and I was an Ewok. That was a fun one. I used to be Batman quite a bit, but it was like a fabric Batman caul. Is that what you call that? The thing he wears? His hood? His whole mask?
Cowl?
Cowl, that's it.
Caul.
Caul.
Thinking about phoning home.
Yeah. I used to have one that was made out of fabric, so there was always like one of the points on the
Was
top.
the little bent?
Yeah, it always
ear
fell
bent.
down, and then people were always like, what are you? And I was like, I'm Batman. But I don't know what my favorite costume would be. I'm trying to think of...
Well, you still could dress up. You could still make your favorite costume.
I have a pretty bomb-ass Beauty and the Beast costume.
Are you the beauty?
No.
Oh.
I'm the Beast.
Oh.
But I wore it to work.
King of the North!
Yeah. I wore it to work many, many years ago. And then so many people were dressed up as like Belle. That I was like, nope, taking it off. Taking it off. This is only going to get me in trouble.
I wore it first.
Well, it was kind of, it wasn't planned. Like nobody knew that's how it was coming. So they weren't like, we're going to dress up like that because he's being Beast.
Right.
You know, it just happened that way. And one lady actually got sent home because hers was a little too revealing.
Mm-hmm. What year was this?
I don't know. The
The new one, the live action came out?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of recent.
Yeah, because I have a pretty cool, like the rose inside the glass.
And
thing.
it drops the pedals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of LED lights on it. You can plug it in. I used to have it plugged in on my desk. And it was kind of cool. No, it don't work. But whatever.
Okay.
So I guess I don't know what my favorite costume was. I'm sure if I really, really thought about it, I've had some favorites. I was Deadpool one year. I ordered a movie accurate Deadpool, and it was not movie accurate. Not at all.
Okay.
It was like, and it wasn't even that I'm not slender like Deadpool necessarily. It just, the suit just looked so dumb. Like it was.
There's got to be a picture somewhere. We got to find this.
Nope.
No pictures allowed.
I put it on. I have the mask.
Oh.
I just actually posted it in my stories because one day when my nephew Jason was over, I put the Deadpool mask on. I had Superman shirt on. I had a Star-Lord coat on, and then I had the Infinity Gauntlet. And I just kind of creepily looked around the corner and flipped them off with it. And then creepily went back. And so I wore the mask. But the mask was something because it came from China. And when I put it on, it smelled so chemically.
Mm-hmm.
But then as I was wearing it, there were no holes to breathe.
So you're just breathing in all them chemicals.
Well, and I thought I was starting to suffocate, and then I just it was sucked tight to my head too, and I was like, "This is not how I die." And then
that's how people find you. Oh man, that would...
yeah, he's Deadpool mask and he's suffocated. But then I poked holes in it, but it was made out of like a rubbery, latexy kind of thing. And so you can't see the holes, but you can actually... I poked like so many in it, but you can actually breathe out of it now. But it's still really warm. But the mask looked pretty movie authentic, but the rest of it...
The suit, no, they're just like... We're all
and there
the
were
funding.
so many pieces to it.
Really?
Yeah. It was like... You put the suit on, like just the red base...
Yeah.
And then you had to put on like
utility belt and bandoliers.
And a friggin' sword holder
Holster?
sheath thing.
Sheath? Sheath? Holster? Holsters for guns. Yeah, sheath.
Yeah, it's a sheath. And it was just way too much work. So I wore it one time, tried it on, and I was like, I'll just stick to the mask part. And
was it expensive? For being movie accurate?
Yeah, it was pretty expensive. I think it was a couple $100 easy.
Jeez, okay.
And then I just changed the costume a little bit, like on Deadpool 1, when Ryan Reynolds, before he's Deadpool, and he's wearing like a shirt with B. Arthur, Dorothy, from Golden Girls on it. I got that shirt, and then he kind of has like a lumberjacky kind of coat on that's kind of got a fluffy trim, and I wore that, and then I just wore that and put the Deadpool mask on. So I guess it counted.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
What would you wear now? Like if there was no budget, what would be like your
I don't know,
go-to Halloween costume? I don't know why we're talking about Halloween in
it's not
April,
close,
almost May, but yeah,
it's almost May.
We'll make sure you're ready, I guess.
I go through things all the time. Like a lot of what I do has to have a beard though, because I don't want to shave off my beard.
Right.
Like
and that's not going to be comfortable in a mask.
When the little guys were really in the Blippi, I was like, I'm going to be Blippi. But then I was like, no, I got to shave my beard. And then they kind of were into Minecraft, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be Jack Black. And then I was just like how he's dressed up as like just blue shirt, some jeans, hair. Steve. My name is Steve. You know.
You've done the whole with the kids, right? Being a Jedi and then having like Grogu and a Padawan, or no?
No.
You should do that, because I saw a cool thing that these guys did at a Comic-Con of like looked just like, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi or old Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon Jinn or whatever with the robes and everything. And then they got blue tinted mosquito netting to put over them. Mm-hmm. And it made them look like the ghost.
Force ghosts?
Yeah. So you could be the Force Ghost Jedi, right? And then Maverick could probably be the Padawan, and Riker could be Grogu.
I could be Anakin, and then they could be Padawans.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, Master Skywalker.
Well, that's definitely Halloween right there.
I was Balin Skoll a couple years ago, and I...
you kind of look like him.
Yeah, and I dyed my hair and my beard a little bit. And that was pretty sweet, except for my lightsaber was red. Couldn't find an orange one. His is orange.
You'd probably have to make it. I don't think... Because they don't have like really white ones so much probably commercially available either,
No, you can get them. There's a company called like Neo Sabers or something like that.
Oh, and they'll do custom...
They make everything.
And these are like high-end ones too, right?
Yeah.
Don't they have ones that are like $2,500?
Yeah. A standard one is like $400, $500. But they're sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's full sound effects. They interact with another one. If someone has one, you can do duels. I've seen them. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, around Christmas, they make Santa's lightsaber.
Oh, the candy cane?
Yeah, and it's like a candy cane. It's pretty cool.
Aren't those the ones that also, like, they pop up, too? Like, they're like a silicone.
They do now.
And they're zing.
Yeah.
And then...
Some of the newer ones do, but in the past, you had like the hilt, and then you had to like attach the...
Right. So you'd have to, if you're trying to make a video or something, you have to do the quick pause.
You had to go like, you push the button and then hurry up and change it.
Nice.
Well, you swallowed that water hard.
Sorry.
Well, not the but the... Couldn't see. I pushed my throat up against the mic and then swallowed.
Yeah, good job. Your impressions are back on point.
That's good. That's good. 'Cause that was completely off the cuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say all it took for you to get your impressions back is for you to just do some hard swallowing.
Yeah, do a hard swallow.
The King of the North.
Hey, you're drinking water. This is bad. We don't have any Gorilla Mind with us this time.
Yeah, I'm trying to not have energy drinks at the moment while I'm recovering.
That's probably a good idea.
I like them, but I don't think they're necessarily great when your body's trying to heal itself.
Well, and I haven't. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did have today. Red Bull has a new lime flavor that just came out for, I think it's summer edition or whatever.
Isn't it lemon?
Nope.
Why is it yellow then?
It's lime. It's like a yellow green. It's more of a green.
I thought it looked yellow to me.
It does on a lot of pictures and stuff, but it's more of a
fair enough.
yellow green. But it's all right. It tastes kind of like Sprite a little bit.
I like Sprite.
But I shouldn't even be talking about them because they don't sponsor us. Gorilla Mind does, and you can get Gorilla Mind at GorillaMind.com/20. Use code 20. That's just the number 20 in the code box. And there's a new flavor that just came out this week: root beer. Root beer. I ordered it. I did a pre-order because we get a little bit of insight onto things. Able to get it before it was available to the public, and didn't arrive yet.
Yeah, but you're a root beer guy. I'm not. But
no, I am. I really enjoy root beer.
I'm hoping you do like it a lot because I remember for a while, everybody tries to always bring me some grape ones that I haven't had before, and usually they're pretty good. But you're pretty particular about your root beer.
I am.
I've seen
white and other forms of birch beer.
Yeah,
and that sort of thing. But the only thing I'm a little waiting to see is. Some people that have tried it, that I saw some of the reviews and stuff like that, they said it tastes like mug root beer. And I'm not really into mug root beer.
Mug's not your favorite?
Never really was. I mean, it's okay. It makes a nice root beer float. But
what if you put your Gorilla Mind with vanilla ice cream?
They when they sent the email about it, and they're like, ways to promote it, and video ideas, and blah, 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 blah. They're like, what about a float? And it was just kind of like, I was trying to think if they had any other products that I could make into like an ice cream looking thing and float it in there, but
just a crap ton of creatine.
Lock and load, man.
Oh no, that's awful.
Somebody's been ordering it though. I can tell by the residual income that comes in, because you get a certain percentage, and I'm like, the only thing that could have been. So
lock and load.
So if you're out there ordering it, I can kind of tell. No, I can't. I see. It just tells me you made a sale, or you made somebody clicked your link and used your code. GorillaMind.com/20. They used code 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, it just kind of made me think of like a great branding campaign. Even though I'm not a fan of Jones Soda Company on its own.
They're just more of a marketing company than anything.
And now I just thought of something that I think is great marketing for them. But like I've had a couple of different varieties of theirs, and quality control is just not there. Like I've had ones that have been like actual spoiled, like contaminated almost, like just tasted bad, like flavors weren't made right or whatever. But I just thought of this would be a great campaign for them. Is, you know how like old Coca-Cola, like Mexican Coca-Cola, had cocaine in it?
Yep.
They should put the cocaine in the Jones soda, and their slogan should be, I'm Jonesing for a Jones.
I think that used to be their slogan.
No way.
I thought so.
I'm going to have to look this up.
I don't know. Because, well, they always have really great things.
Well, I like that you can customize your own bottles. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they will take a stab at weird flavors, because like at Thanksgiving they'd always have like
dinner.
the corn and the turkey.
They had like a
gravy.
grass flavored one. I think that was them. But I tried the like with the Fallout.
Yeah, the sarsaparilla.
Yeah, it was not.
And the Quantum was way too sour. It wasn't
The
even
blue one?
Yeah,
I haven't tried that one yet.
the Quantum. I have one. Do you want? I'll bring you one
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'll try.
Sure.
I'll try.
But it's too sour. It's
What's the flavor supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like
sour.
just sour, like sour soda?
No, it's like blue raspberry. Blah 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 blah. blah. But it's
Blue
supposed
raspberry.
it's supposed to be
ass.
sour, but it's too sour. It's like that much where like you want to like with like a good sour candy, you're drooling a little bit because it's just like activating everything in your mouth. This one hurts. It's like too much. It's like it's not. You take a sip and you're like, okay, I'll try one more, and then you're like, ooh, that's too much. Yeah.
Trying to think of what that. You can buy that powder.
Citric. I think it's citric acid.
No, the citric acid is sour, but this is that was my brain.
That was his thinking noise.
That was my thinking brain noise.
For the King of the North.
Damn it! You can, because you see like videos on YouTube where people will, I have this sour this and I'm putting this on it and I'm dipping it into. It's not salicylic acid. That's what you put on zits.
I know what you're thinking, and it's like really, really sour, right? Because there's like those like food channels where like it's like try not to eat or whatever, and that's like usually one of the punishments. They'll get like the sour stuff dumped on something that's supposed to be really good. Like they'll have like, oh, you have nice fresh buttered lobster, but oh, it was in the toxic sea, and then they dump the sour powder on it.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
real
think
big.
of what that's called, man. It's driving me nuts because I used to know what it was called.
Man, it's weird that we can look it up.
I know. I'm just trying not to.
All right, so you're just basically want me to do the
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
sour powder. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah. There's these candies you can get that are from like England too. That like the middle of the candies, like the outside has it on, but then like the middle when you bite it, it's like those fizzy candies.
Fizzy candies?
Yeah, you
Like
know.
Pop Rocks?
No, like they have. This might have been an '80s thing, but they had like hard candies, and then they almost had like this Alka-Seltzer paste in the middle that would make it would just kind of like
weird.
it would be frothy,
So it's rabies candy?
kinda.
I did find out what it's called. All right, so one, we were right with the normal
Citric acid.
citric acid,
Yeah.
or even also called sour salt.
Yeah.
But then for more intense,
Yep.
you'd have malic acid
Yeah, that's it. Malic acid.
and tartaric acid.
Yeah, malic acid is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the guy. Yeah, you get malic acid, and that one, God, burns. There's a candy that they creep me out when I ordered them because they're from England, and I thought they would be like in something when I ordered them.
They're just loose.
They were loose. They were loose in a bag when I got them. And I can't remember what theirs are called. I'll look that up real quick, but I'll try to keep talking so we don't have dead air looking stuff up.
Let's just replace dead air with
sour,
circus,
Yeah.
Circus music.
sour candy from England.
Yeah, that's not probably specific enough. Watch the first thing.
Yeah, it'll be the
and,
first
and
one.
it's like the question on Google is like, does it always come in loose packaging?
There it is.
What's it
Nope,
called?
that's not. Nope, there's one called Black Death. That's not.
Jeez.
Barnett's.
Barnett's.
Barnett.
Let's see what that.
Yeah.
Let me see what it looks like.
Yeah, like it's covered. You can order them through Walmart too, but they're like covered in malic acid.
Oh,
and then-
those look intense.
Yeah, they are. But
No,
I
no thanks.
like them.
I don't know. I would try it, but I don't know what that looks like. It's blue. Is it blueberry?
Well, you can get any any flavor you want. You can get like
Watermelon?
green. What?
Watermelon?
Yeah.
Usually
so.
when I like sour
Because-
things, sour watermelon is usually a go-to for me.
I ordered like the variety pack that just had like the different colors and whatever, and that you try them and like your jaw just goes like you got tetanus.
Ooh, I
Like
don't know.
it just kind of locks up. But then as you're eating it and it's like kind of sour, a lot of times with sour candies like Warheads or stuff like that, once you get through that coating, you're fine.
I used to, I'll admit something right now. When I used to have Warheads as a kid, I'd run them under the sink.
Yeah, cheater.
Yeah. They're too sour for
Toxic waste. There's a candy called Toxic Waste.
That one's actually pretty cool marketing because it comes in that
little barrel.
Yeah,
once you get through the coating, you're kind of fine. But with those Barnetts or whatever,
there's no getting through it.
You don't get through it. And so then you're like, oh, I just want to be done with this. And then you bite it. And when you bite it, there's like that foamy stuff in the middle that's even more sour than the outside.
No.
Yeah.
No. Jeez.
Yeah. I like them though.
Okay. Well, let's get some and try it. We'll order it for.
Because I do really good with like spicy stuff, like hot.
Yeah.
I just don't like the peppery flavor. And I've been meaning to order. There's like a crystal hot sauce that's just all capsaicin.
Crystal?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Crystal something. Crystal death or crystal.
Man, you keep finding all these foods that have
crystal. Yeah, we're talking a lot about food today. We're making up for all the ones
that were food light.
Yeah, that were food light because Chuck hasn't said we got to call it Move the Belt Notch podcast
in a little bit. Yeah,
yeah, in a while. So now he can do that again. But I don't like. But when it comes to sour stuff, my tolerance is definitely different than spicy stuff. What's that? That's just
crystal hot sauce.
That's not it. That's just some NOLA, New Orleans stuff. That's fine.
Okay, well,
I'll look it up. I saved it on my Amazon. We're just playing on our phones while we're talking to you. It feels like today on this episode.
We're tapping into our inner child.
Yeah. Crystal
meth.
Methamphetamine. Crystal light. Nope. Crystal hot sauce.
It is kind of interesting to hear how we use Google and like what our search is like. Because you ever try to like say that to someone else, be like, "Hey, look this up," and then they're like, "I can't find it," and it's like, "Well, how did you look for it?" And then it's like, "Well, yeah, you're not gonna find it. That's how you searched for it." You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they won't even put like any of the keywords that you need. So they'd be like looking for hot sauce, and they'd just be like, "Condiment with heat."
Well, this is no. When I looked up crystal death, that's what it's called. I think. I don't know, dude. It's gone. I should have ordered it. It's gone. But it
gotta jump on it, Dean.
It basically is clear, and it's just made out of capsaicin.
I thought you were just gonna say it's made out of cat piss.
No, it's made out of capsaicin extract and stuff, so it doesn't taste as peppery.
But how many units, Scoville units, was it?
50 million or something stupid.
Like, is it considered the hottest ever? No.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. There's a point where it's just stupid.
50 million sounds stupid.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid.
A million sounds stupid.
But I'd like to put like 2 drops in chili. Like make some chili and put 2 drops in and see how it turns out.
Well, every time I see the Hot Ones show,
yeah,
and they're like, they start off and it's like, this wing is 500 Scoville units. And I'm like, can you tap out on the first wing? Because that would be me.
Really?
I can't handle the heat, Dean. It's usually just like a buffalo wing. Sometimes buffalo wings are way too hot for me.
Wow.
I'm like, and it's not like, oh yeah, right, you can eat a buffalo wing. But then you look at me and I'm like sweating and dripping.
What do you think about paprika?
I don't mind it. I like smoky paprika.
Yeah, so do I. Because sometimes I've had people say there's too much paprika. It's spicy.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily
because paprika. I think is like 0 to 15.
Well, hold on. You gotta make a distinction between spicy and hot. Because yes, you could have too much paprika in there, and it could be too spicy but not hot.
You mean too seasoned, too flavorful?
Yeah, but that's what spicy means, though.
I guess.
Yeah.
So So if I put too much salt on my food, it's too spicy.
Yeah. No, you would say it's too salty. That's like probably the only one that has its own distinction.
Can't put too much garlic powder.
It'd be too spicy.
I guess garlic.
Too garlicky? That's not really a word. So.
All right. Well.
But I don't think honestly you really can do too much garlic.
You can.
No.
Yes.
No.
Although I can't be the guy to talk because I'll just eat it.
Right. Well, garlic is one that it's like, I guess maybe it's the same. Like some people that can handle spice, they don't like garlic at all or something. Or onions. I get that.
I got some roasted garlic hummus the other day. And, you know, it's that brand that it always has the little blop of whatever the main flavor is in the
Blop?
middle. I don't know, dude. Dollop. It's more.
I like dollop.
I hate that word.
Dollop for Daisy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I hate those.
Do a dollop. Do a dollop.
Do a dollop of
Daisy.
Daisy. I think that commercial came on, and that's what put Chris Benoit over the edge. Anyway, or however his music goes. Anyway, I don't want to get demonetized or flagged or whatever because my music sounds like it's real.
We just did the Daisy Dollop commercial.
No, that didn't sound anything like
okay.
it. Sabras?
Yeah.
Sabras hummus,
Yeah.
I think. And I had roasted garlic, and it had like a lot of it in the middle.
Yeah.
And I never really know what you're supposed to do with that. Like, are you supposed to mix it in, or are you supposed to just dip a little bit from the edge and get the hummus? Because it does have whatever flavor you get that has that ring.
Glob. Let's call it a glob.
Okay, glob. That has that glob. Glob just sounds like it wouldn't be delicious, though. But anyways, it'll have like that glob.
I know. Let's think of a different name for it. Smathering?
Forgot. I'm pretty sure it's fake, but I was watching a clip of how it's made, and they were making like pre-made sandwiches or something, and it's like, now the machinery will add a jizz of mayonnaise.
I think that is real. I think it is.
Probably
I think
is.
I've heard that in some other like more professional context too.
It probably is, and that's probably where the slang came from anyway. But
Speaking of how it's made though, real quick,
yeah,
there was an episode on like creating caviar.
don't fish just naturally do that?
Well, like farming caviar or something.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
actually maybe it was just fish farming. But there's a guy that has to like sex the fish.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he enjoys his job.
There was a thing with like
like, why would you put that video up?
There's
It was weird.
there was a video where like they were doing the same thing at like a chicken farm where they had these little baby chicks and then they squeeze them,
Yeah.
and then they poop and it just and then they look at them and they're like, "Oop, that's a dude," and they throw them. They have a box over their shoulder for males and females, and they're like, male.
I did not like how you
Female.
just showed like just chucking.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were
I
just
get it,
right
but
over their shoulder
still,
into the bin.
that's
They're just like
crazy.
yeet, 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 and they're just tossing the chicken. They squeeze them, and it was like a table, and they're just like shooting the poop on it, and then they toss them into whatever bin they go in.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, back to the hummus. So there's this glob of the stuff.
No, we said smathering.
Okay, smattering of the stuff, and if anybody knows. Like I know you can eat food however the hell you want,
But there is food etiquette rules in different places.
like
in the
how
world.
it was meant to
Right.
be enjoyed. Are you supposed to take like some of it and just kind of scoop it with the rest, even though what's in the smattering is also mixed within the hummus?
Right, but that's just like a concentration of it.
Yeah, and I never really know, but that smattering of the roasted garlic, I kind of like scoop and I kind of spread it across the top, and then it kind of gets mixed in and whatever. And I was just like, this is a lot of garlic. I feel like I'm just eating garlic. But I do eat it out of the jar. Like if you buy the not Old Spice, Spice World or whatever.
Because I was just a little concerned that you're eating deodorant.
Yeah, and Spice World, like the Spice Girls or whatever, there's a brand. You can buy it canned in a jar. Every once in a while, I sneak a spoonful.
Sneak a spoonful.
Yeah, garlic.
Are you having
But
it too late at night and that's what's making the gurgle? Because that sounds like gurgle superfood.
Probably. But,
Do you have it with like pita chips?
the hummus?
Yeah.
No. Non.
Non bread?
None. Yeah.
None of your business?
Yeah, Maverick and Riker, they love it. They eat it plain.
Well, yeah. And usually you can get them in packages where it comes in like chicken finger shaped things.
They're like little kidney shaped things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like shaped
They're
like...
kind of meant for kid hands.
Yeah, they like them. They just take them sometimes, throw them in the microwave for about 5 seconds. They get nice and soft. And I've
Pillowy.
also taken them and I've melted a little bit of butter, added some cinnamon sugar, rolled them around in there.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if you deep fried one.
Chips.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'd be like pita bread.
They did non-chip.
Yeah. Yeah, they make non-chips.
Do they?
Yeah.
But that's how I enjoy my hummus, with some of those non-bite-sized little things. And then I get different flavors of hummus.
Nice.
I like the spicy ones, even the savory.
You know,
Right now at home, I have just plain.
Oh, I was going to say, I wouldn't take you for being a hummus guy, but yeah.
Been huge in the hummus lately.
I mean, chickpeas are really good, though, for you. They're high protein,
Yeah.
good fiber, so you don't even have to eat vegetables.
No,
You just eat hummus.
I eat a lot of hummus and naan. Get burned through it weekly. A couple of those little
You should buy it by the bucketful.
tins. The only one I had a strawberry. That'd be
Dessert one?
Fucking terrible.
You try the dessert hummus?
I don't know if they made it. I'd try it, but
They do. It's like chocolate.
Spinach artichoke one, and I liked that one, but the smattering almost tasted fishy.
Oh, yeah.
I like fish, but not when you're not supposed to taste it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should.
In all matters, if it's not supposed to taste like fish, it shouldn't.
Right.
And
You should look
pause
for-
for everybody to just kind of overthink that and get all weird.
Yeah. Stan.
Stanthony.
Yeah. But yeah, you should get some dessert hummus. You should try it.
I'll have to try that. I've tried just about every flavor of that Sabras or whatever it is.
I'm pretty sure Sabras has the dessert hummus.
Do they? I haven't tried that one yet. I'll try. That'd be fun. Let's see. We talked about Mix and Rewind a little bit. That show was all right. They said guy was able to get I'm probably banned.
What?
I'm probably banned.
Why?
I don't know, because
You did fine.
no, I did fine. I just meant because that guy at the bar
Oh,
that was
yeah.
being a dick last time we were there.
No, you got him good.
I did get him good.
You roasted him pretty
I
good.
did, and my favorite was listening to this because Stan just kind of stared when I said what I said, and then all of a sudden he was just like, "Whoa!" And then the guy at the bar was just laughing his ass off. But I just remember Stan's like, it was a hearty laugh from Stan, like, "Holy shit!"
Got him good. Yeah.
He came.
He's the king of the north.
He came.
He earned his right.
He came for vengeance. This is the only reason he was here.
It was your version of the Red Wedding.
Well, then that guy afterwards, he knew it was him.
Yeah.
He kept his back to me the whole time. He was looking down.
was scared.
Well, no, he just probably was like,
I think he was scared.
whatever.
If there's anything I know about people being scared, it's that. 'Cause
Fine.
yeah, I was kind of a little scared last night doing the roast show and not having you with me. I had to make sure I had all the nice heavy jewelry on to fight my way out if I needed to.
Somebody just come snatch your chain.
No.
Why not? Why not, Carl?
Well,
I don't know how I feel about those shows.
I wasn't really that mean. I had
And-
a couple good zings. In,
Well,
but
and I don't mean like the people putting them on or anything. I just
it's not the format that you're most
enjoy.
comfortable or enjoy, or
well, like even when we did that one and we were on the panel, I just didn't want to be mean.
Yeah. I mean, and people didn't do a bad job. Everyone did a good job that night. So it was like hard to be mean and be like, yeah, your set sucked when it didn't. So it makes you a liar, which makes it unauthentic. And then it's like, no, nobody will believe it anyway.
Well, right, and then you don't want to rip on just who they are as a person because that's shitty.
Right. I do like the interactiveness part of that kind of show, though, where you do your set and then there's the interview portion after. So people get to know a little bit more about you. And you can show that you can be funny on the spot, too, or interesting at least. I like that aspect quite a bit. I wish more shows had kind of that interaction part, too.
Remember when we tried that?
the Q&A.
Yeah.
And everybody left.
We had our show, and then we're like, oh, now we're all safe for Q&A, and everybody left.
Yeah.
I think maybe one or two people occasionally would ask a question.
Yeah, well, I mean, you try it just because
They'd be
you do
like-
get people that ask questions, and you're like, I think other people would want to know this, and then
They'd be like, when you're not doing comedy, do you have a regular job? Yeah. What is it? And you tell them, and they're like, you should do that. Only that. Don't just do that.
I'm sorry that that's happened to you.
No, it's never happened. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because you know why it hasn't happened to you? Because you're the king of the north.
No, because I leave before the Q&A. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
All right, we should do our comic of the week and our comedy tip, and then we should wrap this bad boy up, I think.
Can we talk about Star Wars Blue Milk first?
Sure, we can.
I have Star Wars Blue Milk. It's pretty good. It's made by True Moo, and I'm not a fan of their like chocolate milk.
Yeah, the chocolate milk's kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little weak, and it's got a funny flavor. I don't know if it's the artificial sweetener in there or something.
Coloring too, because like if you
Yeah.
get like they had, just before the blue milk came back out, they had like a cookies and cream, and it was too dark. Like the coloring.
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it felt like it was unnatural for the for chocolate milk.
So the Star Wars Blue Milk actually came out last year around this time.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It's basically blue milk to match like what Luke Skywalker's drinking when he's having his lunch or whatever.
Lunch on the town.
Yeah, with his aunt and his uncle in the original Star Wars. But and they have it at Galaxy's Edge or something, and everybody tells me the one at Galaxy's Edge is
That's Disney World.
yeah.
Yeah, they did say it's different.
Yeah, it's different than that, but the one at Galaxy's Edge they said is phenomenal. But last year they had when you poured it, you know how you get bubbles in your milk and it goes to the top.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go to the top. It would stay suspended. It was like thick and frothy.
Viscous.
It was very frothy, and it was not something that's the only part I didn't like about it.
For the current one.
No,
Oh,
last
year.
year's.
Okay.
This year's, they made it thinner. It's not so thick and frothy. And they improved the vanilla flavor in it.
Nice.
It's awesome. I made a TikTok just showing me pouring it. And the main thing I wanted to do is I was just like, oh, this milk is back and it's good and it's yummy and whatever. And then I put, like, right at the end when I show the carton, I just say, Han shot first.
Yeah.
And that was really the point of it, is that's all I was thinking. But now I don't even know what it's at right now. I'm going to look real quick. It, like today alone, it got like 50,000 views or something.
Sweet.
It's at over 100,000. It was going really slow, but I suppose as we're getting closer to
Blue milking season.
May
Oh,
4th.
yeah, you're right.
I'm going to make sure my sound's not on, because otherwise you're going to hear the music I have behind it. I have the Cantina music from...
You know, I wasn't going to get the blue milk, but now that we've been talking about it a little bit more and I've been thinking about it, I think I'm going to get some just to try it in my Ninja Slushie, because we make milkshakes in there. And it's really easy because all it is milk, sugar, and heavy cream, and then some vanilla extract. Well, if it's already vanilla flavored, probably don't need to add the vanilla extract.
Well,
I bet it tastes delicious.
Well, and the vanilla is much improved. And a lot of people in the comments are like, where can I get it? And I've said Walmart,
Festival Foods, that's where I saw it.
Festival,
Well, that's not regional.
Kroger,
Yeah.
Cinex. Is
I haven't-
Cinex? No, that's a gas station.
I haven't been looking, but I'm sure it's at Meijer too.
Meyer probably. Like
Woodman's probably has it.
Pretty much
Every grocery store.
It's when it first came out, when it was first released, it was just at like Walmart and Pick and Save or whatever, Kroger. But now it's everywhere. But I've had to answer so many times, and where can I get it? And it's like, read the freaking thing. I think.
Well, they don't have time. They want that customized, personalized service.
I think they think I'm selling it.
Oh.
You know, like TikTok shop or something. But one of the comments that somebody made that I thought was interesting is the guy said it's flavored with Java banana or whatever.
I have a bit about that.
And it's what makes it blue.
But no way they would use it.
And it's expensive.
Yeah, it's like $60 a banana.
Yeah, but it tastes like melted vanilla ice cream.
Yep,
and
that's
it's
what the job I've been. I have one on a waiting list. I've been waiting for 2 years for it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the milk tastes like. But, yeah, it's back. And if you're into Star Wars or not, it's pretty good. The only thing that irritates me with the True Moose stuff is, like, even when you're talking about the cookies and cream one, they put it in a carton that's the color of the milk.
Yeah.
You know, so it looks like you have this super bright colored or dark colored. It looks like rich chocolate or
yeah.
So and then you pour it and it doesn't match, and then you look at it and it just looks like they made it so it looks like it's full.
You're right.
Of that milk. And somebody in the comments said they saw it in a clear one, and I was like, I think you are a liar, but maybe. But anyways, I don't know.
They transferred it to their own vessel.
I've been eating a lot of hummus and drinking a lot of blue milk, and
your poops must be
I was
glorious.
just gonna say my bowel movements are interesting. Yeah, they're not as crazy though as when I had the Oreos, the Avenger Oreos, where it's like the cream looks kind of off white, but then when you eat it, it turns blue. Those did a number on the toilet. Was interesting the next day. Yeah, I saw those Bomb Pop ones.
Bomb Pop Oreos.
Yeah, I wonder what color that makes your stuff change the next day. But the Dr. Doom ones, they tasted really good. But man, that made some like the next morning.
The colors.
Yeah,
because that changed colors too, right?
Yeah, it changes like a evil green.
So how does that work right now in 2026? With the banning of food dyes.
You can still use them until September.
Oh,
so I think people are trying to burn them up.
Oh boy,
trying to burn them up. Let's mix them all.
That makes me really sad because Stewart's has dyes in it.
I'm sure they figured out something else by now.
I hope so.
They probably figured it out.
I'm nervous because
I think they're just trying to like, how can we get rid of all these dyes? Let's make some blue milk. Let's make some Dr. Doom.
I think you're probably right.
Freaking crazy green.
And then these firecracker Oreos, which looks great for 4th of July.
Yeah.
For real. But the flavor profile might be a little weird because it's the golden cookie, so the vanilla cookie. Then it's got, which I'm at least excited that I will try this because they purposely didn't do blueberry for the blue. Yep. It's blue raspberry, so I'm like, okay, cool. It's kind of like I have to have it, right? Because it's like, we didn't do blueberry, Carl. You have to eat these. Eat them all. You have to buy us out. So blue raspberry, lemon, and cherry cream. I don't know how good those three creams together will be, but I'd give them a shot. And
the thing with Oreo is you have to be able to dip it in the milk. That's my thing.
Yeah,
I can't eat them without milk. Like when they had the Post Malone ones, those were awesome in milk. When they had the Selena Gomez bathwater ones,
but you're doing it in
or whatever.
Skim milk, so it doesn't really.
No, I'm not. I have 2%.
No, put it in whole milk.
Well, I used to have whole milk, but now the littles drink 2%. But yeah, like they had the Selena Gomez bathwater ones or whatever. Those weren't very good.
Aren't they like cinnamon dolce or something?
Yeah,
like that?
I didn't really like those ones. So I don't know if I like those ones or not. But
I'll get them and we can try them.
I am an Oreo fanboy. I do enjoy the Oreos, except for the fucking mint ones.
Mint and chocolate shouldn't go together.
No, they could. They can go together fine.
No, I'm gonna say it. They don't go together.
They can, and they do.
No, they can't.
But they changed them, and I don't know when they changed them. I hadn't had one in forever, and I tried one and like fairly recently, and I was like, now it just tastes like stupid toothpaste.
Yeah, that's the problem with minty stuff and chocolate going together. That's why I don't like Thin Mints. I'll say it right here, right now.
Wow.
Thin Mints are the worst Girl Scout cookie.
You are going to be assassinated by a troop of Girl Scouts on your way home.
That's fine.
They are... Wow, that's my favorite one.
Too bad.
I practically swallow them. I'm like a crocodile. I just like flip it up and swallow that shit.
Put them on your thumb and flip them like quarters or something.
Yeah. Just,
okay, fine.
Although they're like, what are they, like $15 a box?
No, they're like $8.
That's too much.
It's still kind of expensive, honestly.
Too much.
But you're supporting the Girl Scouts. You're not just supporting cookie factories.
Are you though?
A little bit.
I don't know.
A little bit. Oh. They don't probably get great margins.
No.
They probably used to, before they really commercialized
What do
them.
the Girl Scouts even do nowadays? Like, I mean, you don't see them or the Boy Scouts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
do if you're active in the community.
No, maybe that's my problem. Because, well, I was going to say, like, you used to always just see them
Out and about,
doing stuff. Like, I don't even know, like,
Well, I'm an Eagle Scout, so I do still see a lot of
humanity. What's
Boy
that
Scout
thing
stuff.
called? What's this thing called where you build houses?
Habitats for Humanity.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd see them doing that, or you'd see them, like, having a car wash, or you see them out making Blair Witch looking things out of sticks.
What? I never did that.
I don't know. I told
I missed
you.
that, Mary.
I went the first day, and when they did the round of applause thing, and you had to clap in a circle, I was like, I'm out.
We didn't do that either.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you were joining.
Yeah, they had a thing to go in the Boy Scouts, and my dad was like, you don't want to do that. And I'm like, why not? You get to camp, and you get to fish, and I do all the things I like to do. And he was like, okay, I'll take you. And he took me to the first meeting, and I never saw, like, I've seen my dad happy and proud and relieved and stuff like that, but when I, like, looked around at the room, and they were like, okay, who's our new members? What's your name? My name is Dean. How old are you? I'm 7. And then they're like, let's give them a round of applause, and then they would clap their hands like this, like move in a circle.
Yeah, in a round.
In a round.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my dad, and I was like, okay, we can go home. I'm done.
Also, I don't know. You might have been something weird because you weren't in Boy Scouts. That was Cub Scouts.
Cub
if you're
Scouts.
7.
It might have even. What's before that?
Nothing.
I was 7.
There's nothing.
There's nothing before. There's not like.
Tigers is the lowest one. That's the one that you were probably
And
joining.
I'm not ripping Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. I just was like, no.
You're just ripping that particular.
I was ripping
instance
that
for
particular.
Sure. Yeah, I would have been like, I'm out too. That
I'm
sounds
like,
awful.
I'm done. I'm like, Dad, let's go home. I got He-Man there and Star Wars and shit.
And E.T.
And my
Don't forget your E.T.
Yeah, and E.T. And my dad just had this look on his face like, oh, thank God. Like, he didn't, like, he was going to go and take me to the things and do the things.
Well, he just got out of a big 11-year commitment, essentially.
Probably.
Because, pretty much you start at 7, and if you go all the way to Eagle, the latest you can get your Eagle is at 18.
Well,
so,
I remember when I was 12, too, I was hanging out with this kid. I think his name was Jacob. And him and his brother were really into
Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah, yo, Jacob. And him and his brother were really into it too. And I think their dad was like an Eagle Scout or whatever, and their mom was something. And when I was like 12, and we were hanging out and stuff, he's like, "Do you want to join the Boy Scouts? Blah 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 blah. We're gonna go to camp. We're gonna do this." And like, they still do that round of applause shit. And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Fuck it, no."
Maybe it's a Wisconsin.
I don't know what it was.
Cub Scout.
I don't know what it
Boy
was.
Scout thing.
It
No?
probably is an Epstein thing. I don't know.
Jeez. Okay.
I have no idea. There was a guy there that kind of looked like him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Dean.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I just remember the room was cold.
It's cold. They're doing weird crap. I'm out of here.
They're like, let's hear it for our sponsor, Vaseline. They didn't have KY jelly back then, Carl.
Jeez, Dean. Okay.
All right.
I think it's starting to get a little too late for Dean here.
Nah.
Let's do our local comic of the week first,
Yep.
and then we'll go into tips. So our local comic of the week, we mentioned him quite a bit, but we should give him an official shout out. So tonight's local comic of the week is Mr. Abe Auer.
Yeah, and honestly, when we started it, I was going to be like, oh, let's pick Abe. But I was kind of like, no, just because I wanted it to be Chuck.
But we already did Chuck.
No, I know. I'm talking about the first one.
Oh,
I was battling between Abe and Chuck, so I made them fight. They never realized it. No, I'm just kidding.
They fought in your head.
No, I'm just kidding. Like, Abe's always been on the list.
He's a powerhouse in our
Doing
scene.
a lot of stuff. I mean, if you really want to talk about a king of the north, he's definitely king of New Dublin.
New London.
I know, but he always says New Dublin. I don't know why he does that. That's what he calls it.
or New Berlin, because there's all those new things. So he's just saying all the major cities.
But no,
in Europe. Okay.
Just didn't want to make it seem like we were just picking our friends.
Well, we notice people that are doing a good job, and usually you become friends with people that are doing a good job. Usually don't if people are like struggling, or not necessarily struggling, but just are not
struggling.
No, I'm saying you don't necessarily pick people if they are struggling. That was the wrong word. It's you don't pick people that are doing it for the wrong reasons or have a negative attitude about it, or just are not good for the fit of us.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess my point is like every week I think of it and I'm like, Abe, not yet. Not yet. We will have his time.
And now it's now.
And it will be perfect. And it is now. But no, he does a lot of shows. He's been doing a lot of theaters too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's made great connections, and that's definitely opened up great opportunities for him. And I think it's really encouraging for us, for everybody else in the scene, to see somebody actually like getting those opportunities. A lot of it is not just being good at it and putting in the work, but there's like that luck element and being in the right place at the right time and just making those connections. Like we've made some,
and realizing when you're in them.
Right, and taking advantage of that in the right way, not abusing that advantage. But like we've made connections with a lot of people that have made opportunities for us too, and that's in a very similar way. So it's like, you just got to be out there and be doing stuff.
And he's been featuring for a lot of like notable names,
right?
Too, like Dusty Slay, and others. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I'm still thinking about that fucking round of applause shit. But anyways, and he's done a lot of that, but he's still very down to earth.
Yeah,
he's very level-headed.
It's not getting into his head. His head's not overinflated.
He's not like, you know what, Dean and Carl, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. Yeah. I message you pretty regular, and we get snarky, and whatever, and it's fun, and he's incredibly witty.
Yeah.
Like even just in natural
banter.
Banter, he's very, very witty. I mean, we've had him on an episode, and he yelled at me for talking about wasabi peas. Yeah. He's like, it's fine. I'm sure that's just what was in his head, and he's just saying what's in his head, and that's what he does. And then he was talking about me. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate, Abe. But one of my favorite things is just interacting with him normally, and just something can be in the room, like anything, and then all of a sudden it'll strike him funny, or you make a comment about something, and then some of the best, like, just natural laughs where you, like, kind of are just talking and then you're laughing, and just kind of, it's more of like a bonding inside kind of thing. Have a lot of moments like that with him too. Which,
I like to think about you're welcome. What?
Well, we did nothing.
I know. We just happened that had a good laugh though. We all had that collective thought of like, what? That's so funny. Yeah, exactly.
It's my birthday today. You're welcome. What? I'm so mad.
I think people listening are like, what are they talking about?
We talked about it in another previous episode.
I mean, sometimes you just have to be there for that sort of stuff, but now it's kind of an inside joke, so it's fun to bring those up. Yeah,
and he's a good guy. He's always willing to provide information, help. If you're like, hey man, I could use he'll be like, oh, I'm going to be at such and such place this weekend. And you're like, hey man, I've been trying to get in there. If you could drop a good word, and I mean, I'm not asking for favors, and only if you really think I deserve to be there. And I've gotten multiple like comments from people that they were like, hey, I was just doing a show with Abe Bauer this weekend, and he said he had some good things to say about you. I'm kind of interested in booking you, or whatever. And he's really good at giving credit where credit is due. Yeah, and that's really important. And that's kind of why we came up with the comic of the week thing too.
Well, and we like working with him too. I mean, we've definitely done several handfuls of shows with him too, and he's always a reliable person to have on a show. So he's a lot of fun. So all right, local comic of the week, Abe Bauer. Check him out.
Abe Bauer, ABEAUER.
You didn't have to spell it out, but
Well,
that's
because
okay.
people might be thinking like hour, like HOUR.
Yeah, I put the link to his
I know,
profile
but
in the description.
people don't read shit. Like
It's right at the top.
It's
First
on
thing.
my blue milk thing, they wouldn't read.
You know what,
but
you're
I
right.
just said
You're
it was
right.
at
You know what?
Walmart.
I'll take that back. You're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
so-
Okay, spell it out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, do it again.
I forgot how to spell it. AUER. Ebauer.
All right, let's go into our comedy tip, and then we're done.
Okay.
I mean, we've probably touched on this before, but just kind of seeing evidence of it again, probably just a good thing to just throw it out there again. But like, people that are trying comedy for the first time, new to comedy, you really should kind of look up some of the etiquette things of doing stand-up if you're interested in trying it.
Or ask someone.
Yeah, or ask questions from people that have been doing it. Just because you don't know the rules doesn't mean you should be breaking them, even if you're ignorant of them, right?
Right, yeah.
Because I just had an instance of a newer guy. Everybody on the show gets 5 minutes, and he went 8, and he knew that his time was up, but he kept going anyway. And even though the room was liking it, it's disrespectful. Like,
But were they, Carl?
yeah, I'll
Okay.
admit that the room was into it, but like, it's not that, okay, that you're doing a good job and the people like it. It's to be respectful of everybody else that's on the show. Like, why should you get more time just because it's going well? Because, like, I could have gone longer. I mean, I was doing well, but I know when my time's up, my time's up. So,
Well, and the time is set for a reason.
right.
To keep the show on track. And
Right. But it's also, it's a respect thing too. So it's just, but rules in general, like if you don't know something about it, ask people. There's plenty of people like us that will give you advice or tell you like, this is normally what people do. Try to be respectful of people's time and, the whole preparation thing too. Like, people just go up there and wing it. It's like, no, you really do need to prepare for it. It's not probably going to go well if you don't.
Right. Well, and I know, like, even when I first started out, there's a lot of things I was trying to figure out. And, I mean, I looked stuff up on the internet and, listened to podcasts and different things about that. And you pick a lot of that stuff up there, too. But, even when it comes to, like, just asking somebody, like, even if it's me. And I know a lot of times before I do my set, I get in, like, a zone. And I might seem...
Distant.
Yeah. Not short, like I'm not like short, like get away from me.
Or you're trying to get in the zone.
But
You're
I'm just trying to
focusing.
get in the zone. I'm focusing. I'm thinking.
Flipping your mindset, right?
I'm feeling the vibe of the room, like using my force powers, my spider senses, all that stuff, where I can just kind of like feel like okay, and just getting that energy because you give away a lot of energy doing comedy, and if the audience doesn't respond, you don't get it back. But anyways, you don't have to be afraid to ask.
Right. Well, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
I mean, that's with everything.
And that's kind of what I learned too, is there's been times where I've been working with, veterans or whatever in the comedy world. And I just want to talk and just be like, hey man, how's it going? Or whatever. And, I just didn't, just because I don't know. I just kind of felt like they didn't want to talk to me.
Right. You feel like you're annoying them a little bit. And it could be, it just depends on the person a little bit, but like, for the most part, I would say 90% of the time working with somebody, they want to help you.
And if I don't talk to you very much before my set, I definitely will after.
Yeah. But still, 90% want to help you. The 10%, it could just be like their method or whatever. They don't just talk to anybody. They don't want to ruin flows, whatever. Or let's be honest. I mean, there's definitely people that are a dick and they and if they think if they help you that they're losing opportunities and things like that. But honestly, I don't think anybody that's been that way has really done a great job with what they're doing. Anyway, I mean, they in all reality, anybody really can get booked anywhere. It's just, again, the right timing, the right connections, things like that. Doesn't mean you're the funniest person ever. Doesn't mean you're the best person ever. Doesn't mean you're the best business person ever with it. It just worked out. Stuff aligned at that moment. So I would say if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask somebody.
Yeah. And I was just offering personally myself is where I was going with that. Like if you got a question about something or you want to know something, and you ask me, and if I'm just like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. and or I seem just distant. It's just before my set. After, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's like as it's like when the show is kind of rolling. Like even in green rooms, I'm usually pretty quiet. Mm-hmm. I'll maybe go watch. I'll check something out and I'll come back and I'll make a comment like, "That guy in the front row is not laughing.
I gotta get him."
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or my last show, not the mix and rewind one, but the one before that. Was that Bare Bones? When I went back, because I was hosting that when the feature was up, and I walked over by the headliner, and I'm like, that front row is chatty, very, very chatty. Like you couldn't hear him in the back, but just kind of, I'll do stuff like that. But again, the hosting was weird because you're not done after your set, and I wasn't used to that. But anyway, we've talked enough today. We talked a lot about food.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm not.
I ate a salad yesterday, so,
I had one for lunch today. And I had these cream cheese stuffed peppers in oil. They were good too.
Can you imagine if we ended the episode that way where it's like, I had a salad yesterday. I had one for lunch today. Bye.
And then we didn't even do the normal ending. We
just so sad.
It just went right into the end credits.
No, I think we should try to bump it up a little bit with the energy.
You want to talk about a salad?
No, I don't want to talk about
I don't
salad.
want to end it on a salad.
No, I want to end it on high energy. Let's see what we can do.
Like with the buy, or you want us to still keep talking about something until we get really high energy?
No, I think we're at the end time here.
Yeah, we are. We're pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So I'm Cash Money Carl.
I'm Dean Berg.
And we are Move the Mic Stand Comedy Podcast. We will see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Unleash your dreams with Dean and Cash. The games as it seems. We're crafting our journey. So come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
This has been a Tape Deck Media production. Thank you for listening.